I don't have words, bro. Welcome back to the channel, man. We're talking Memphis Grizzlies. 7 straight victories. 7 straight victories. They took down the Phoenix frickin' Suns tonight. The Phoenix Suns are almost if we're talking statistically wise, a guaranteed lock to make the NBA Finals. Now, I think the Phoenix Suns are a phenomenal basketball team. I am not trying to diss the Phoenix Suns. In fact, I'm trying to build up an argument for the 62-15 basketball team. Listen to this. Here is the starting lineup from the Memphis Grizzlies tonight. There is no Steven Adams. There is no Ja Morant. There is no Desmond Bane. There is no Jaren Jackson Jr. The Memphis Grizzlies right now are trying to rest and get ready for being the number 2 seed in the frickin' Western Conference. Their starting lineup tonight: Kyle Anderson, Dillon Brooks, Xavier Tillman, D'Anthony Melton, Zaire Williams. They beat the Phoenix Suns. They just beat the Phoenix frickin' Suns. Like, this is unreal. If you are a Memphis Grizzlies fan right now, watching this video, comment down below your thoughts. You better be hyped as hell. Welcome back to the channel, though, man. Obviously, we're talking Memphis Grizzlies in today's video. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. I post NBA content all the time, every day, several times a day. I post Grizzlies videos all the damn time. So let's actually try and hit 122 likes for the 122 likes the Grizzlies put on the Phoenix Suns tonight. I don't think people can quite comprehend the Memphis Grizzlies' skill. There is not a single player on this team right now, first off, over the age of 28. They have an average age of 24 years old. If they were to go on and win the NBA Finals, that would tie for the youngest team ever to win it all. Now, I don't want to jump the gun here. Did I tell you the start? I told you the starting lineup. Dude, they're missing every freaking starter they have. Every freaking starter they have except Dillon Brooks. And we'll start it off with Dillon Brooks. 30 bomb? A 30 bomb from Dillon Brooks, 4 rebounds, 7 assists. These are the type of games you want to see from a guy who's only played 30 or so games this season due to an injury. Dillon Brooks is a phenomenal two-way player. Phenomenal two-way player. He can lock up various players. He can score against various players. He can do a bunch of things. The thing about Memphis, and this is something I really noticed last year, especially in round number 1 against the Utah Jazz. The Memphis Grizzlies were the 8 seed. Ja Morant dropped 30 and 8 in the 5 games that they played. There was not a soul on the Memphis Grizzlies. It was clear. Utah was the better team last season. This is a completely different Memphis Grizzlies team, whether it's from new acquisitions or whether it's from just player development or team development in general, team chemistry, that type of thing. This is a top 5 defense. This is a top 5 offense. They're scary. This is a legitimate finals contender. At the very least, you need to be thinking the Memphis Grizzlies are 100%. If the 2 seed wasn't enough, this is a Western Conference Finals favorite, not an underdog, favorite. But one thing I noticed last year in the playoff series against the Utah Jazz, as I mentioned, there's not a soul on this team who is afraid of taking big-time shots. There's not a soul on this team who is afraid of trying to be not like that guy and take over a game, but there's no one thinking like, oh man, I'm the weak link here. There's a reason there's a saying, you're only as good as your weakest link. There's no weak link on this entire roster. I could tell you the 4 bench players tonight that played for the Memphis Grizzlies, and you'd probably only know Brandon Clark, maybe Jarrett Culver. That's how deep Memphis is right now. They're number 1 in points. They're a top 5 defense. They're a top 5 offense. They're number 1 in rebounding. They're number 1 in steals. They're number 1 in a bunch of statistics. But there's no love. There's no love being given for some reason. Tonight, that changed. I think personally tonight that changed because in this 7-game win streak, Memphis has taken down some very impressive teams. They're actually number 2 in point differential post All-Star break, which is very impressive. Boston Celtics, number 1. Boston Celtics, before Robert Williams got hurt, red freaking hot, dude. They have literally barely lost in the entire 2022 calendar year, and it's been a whole 3 months. So I look at this Grizzlies team, and I look at, like, even just future-wise, you got guys like Zaire Williams who just dropped 19 points tonight. Like, the future is so bright. But, bro, they were missing Ja. They're missing Bane. They're missing Triple J, who's a legitimate defensive player of the year candidate. They're missing Steven Adams, who is paint monster. Everybody is afraid of Steven Adams in the paint with Triple J down there, too. That is a lethal duo to have down below in your paint. So I'm looking at this Memphis team. I'm thinking there's nothing they cannot do. Nothing they can't do. And let's do a hypothetical. Let's say Memphis doesn't win it all this year. Well, just get ready. Because Ja Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies are about to be at the very least a good basketball team for several seasons. This team plays so well together. They just fit each other perfectly. The chemistry is unbelievable. They have this interesting blend of, like I said, not a single player over the age of 28 has played for this roster all season, which is mind-blowing. That is mind-blowing considering they are in the number 2 seed with a 55-23 record in the Western Conference, might I add. That is mind-blowing statistic. They're not afraid. They're up for the challenge, and they have this chip on their shoulder. I think Memphis 100%, as they should, believe they should have beaten the Memphis Grizzlies. Memphis Grizzlies should have beaten the Memphis Grizzlies. Memphis Grizzlies 100% believe they should have taken down the Utah Jazz in the first round of the playoffs last year. That's the mentality you want to have. They are well coached. They got it all. They literally have it all. So if you're not thinking about Memphis Grizzlies, I got news for you. If you guys enjoyed this video and you want more Grizzlies content, hit that like button. Let's try and hit 122 likes. As always, hit that subscribe button for daily NBA videos. And Grizzlies Nation, let's hear some thoughts down below, man. I cannot wait. If you're not a Grizzlies fan, let's hear it down below. I want to hear it. Peace.